When I tell y'all that was hard, your girl was hungry, okay? Personally, I'm surprised you call me after. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, CC Love. I know y'all probably wondering where I've been. So, I know that I've been waiting to tell y'all everything and upload everything, but I guarantee you it was a roller coaster ride. But I'm about to get into the pros and cons, the ups and downs of me deciding to give up meat for 30 days. Okay, so I know that you guys been seeing me post on the YouTube and the Facebook channel that I can't wait till I'm done. I got a week left for my challenge. I got 6 days left. I got 3 days left. So on March 30th, actually on March 29th, let's back up. On March 29th, that evening, I just, ever since I started eating like more spicier foods and adding hot sauce to my food and adding it to my diet, I promise you, I have just had the worst gas and indigestion. Like, I burp all day long like a grown man. That shit ain't cute. I'm talking about burping hard. I'm trying to tell you. And it don't matter what time of day it is. I get very gassy off of certain foods. So I got tired of feeling bloated and heavy. It was just like, I'm like, every time I turn around, I'm eating I done made some hot wings. I done cooked something with some grease, and then it's just like, y'all know my ankle pain or whatever, right? So instead of me complaining about it, I said, I got to do something. Because I started following. 5, 4, Dante the Body Fitness on YouTube, and he do the workouts where you can follow along at home. I'm talking about he play the crunkest music you can ever hear. I'm talking about he be lit. You can just do 15 to 20 minutes of his workout session, and you're gonna feel like you've been working out for 30 minutes. It's like, okay, me working out, and then I work from home, as y'all know that. I don't really feel like I'm getting a benefit after working out and then going right back to my desk to sit down, right? And everybody that know me know I do not eat a lot. I literally don't. But when I get hungry and go through my spells, I will eat in one setting. I will eat enough. Like, it'll be too much till you full and your stomach hurting and you bloating, right? So I guess you would call that overindulging. Okay, everybody and their mama know I love me a salad. I eat a salad every day. And some shrimp. Give me some salad and some shrimp. I can survive off that. No cap. I'm a water drinker. I done stopped drinking a lot of juices, but I ain't gonna say I did, because I still do. I ain't even flex for y'all. I still low-key got an addiction to ginger ale. Everybody and their mama know I love me a ginger ale. Got to have one. But I got some news for y'all. Stay tuned. Okay, so on March 29th, that evening, I was laying in my bed. I was like, I was on the phone with my people. And I was like, I am so tired of feeling bloated. Salad every day, and I love me some shrimp. I'm talking about shrimp and grits, fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, sauteed shrimp. Only way I had shrimp was baked in the oven. March 29th, that evening, I was like, I gotta do something. It's not necessary for me to keep sitting here complaining about feeling bloated, feeling heavy, knowing what foods are not good for me, and still eating it and then feeling guilty after I eat it, right? I got up the next morning and I made up my mind. I said, I'm about to force myself to do a challenge. Now, I had already, me and my son was talking about fasting, right? So that is when I made the video, this video right here. So I decided to do no meat for 30 days. Today is day 1, and I can't wait to share my results and progress with you guys. So Stay tuned. I made that video and I said, I am going to stick to this. I want to do 30 days of no meat. No meats meaning I didn't eat steak. I didn't eat any red meats. I didn't eat any beef. I didn't eat any chicken. I didn't eat any sandwich meat. I didn't eat any bacon. I didn't eat any ground turkey. When I say meat, no meat, I didn't have no meat. So let's talk about the first week. So the first week into this, I was like, oh Lord, I started getting hungry, started thinking about some hot wings, started wanting everything under the sun. And I said, you know what? I gotta do this. I have to do this because I need to commit to something. And the reason it was so important to me to complete is because the last fast I did was I fasted for a whole 12 hours and I didn't eat anything. And it felt so good to be able to complete that fast. And anytime I do that, it's for spiritual reasons only because, you know, your blessings and your prayers are enhanced when you are willing to make a sacrifice. If you know, you know. So, here come week 2, you know, and I have friends that are around me that support me, like, you know, you got it, you can do it. And meanwhile, I gotta have willpower because my homies, they still eating whatever under the sun, right? And I'm just like, Lord, just let me get a piece of chicken, just please. And not like I wanted to quit by week 2. By 2.5 weeks, you know, I'm in Publix, you know, we walking past, you know, everybody know Publix got some good fried chicken, okay? You know, I love they sandwiches. If you know me, you know I love me a good Publix sandwich or a good wrap from Publix, a turkey wrap with some provolone cheese, some onions, some pickles, a splash of oil, a little pepper, not no vinegar, we don't do that, a little honey mustard and some mayo, right? And a little bit of lettuce. Baby, I wanted me a piece of that damn hot chicken for real with the macaroni and cheese. And I was like, Lord, you know, I wanted to give up then. I did not. Okay, so week 3. Oh, what I was eating, I ate stuff like homemade fries, like potatoes and onions. I know in my black households, I know y'all grew up on cut up potatoes and onions, grits, eggs, rice. Basically, it was given very much vegetarian. Oh, and fish and shrimp. Baby, I kept that on deck. I ate so much fish and shrimp in the first 2.5 weeks, I got tired of it. And I am a shrimp fanatic. I got tired of it because I started eating it almost every day. Shrimp salad, just sauteed shrimp, just shrimp and eggs, like a seafood boil minus the seafood, just the shrimp. Everything shrimp I had. It was ridiculous. Fish, Captain D's. I got fish places by me. I'm talking about anything seafood. Meatless spaghetti. Like, I literally, and what else did I try? So something I recently tried was a Chipotle inspired rice bowl. When I go to Chipotle, I like to get the chicken rice bowl with the chicken, rice, pinto beans, the pico de gallo, queso, and sour cream and lettuce on top. So I made my own version, which is this right here. Absolutely delicious. I had everything except for the correct cheese. I had cheddar cheese versus the queso, the white queso. And I did not have sour cream, and I added no meat. It was pinto beans, rice, bell peppers, onions, seasonings, minced garlic, lettuce, and the cheddar cheese, the nacho cheese. And I think that's it. It was very delicious. It was given very much vegetarian Chipotle inspired bowl. And I would definitely make that again. But I would not use the cheddar cheese again. I would definitely use the queso. That was very delicious. So, okay. So the last week up to my 30-day challenge. Mind you, I still was cooking this stuff though. Like for my household, I was still making them regular meals. I would make them fried chicken and want some. Like, oh God, I want to taste a piece of my chicken so bad. But I had people around me that told me and kept me on my shit. They were like, nope, you can't eat that. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Like ready to fight me over it because that's called love. That's called support. They wanted to make sure that I could see it through and that I could be dedicated to something that was important to me. They didn't want to see me give up. So that last, it's like, I kid y'all, that last couple days, the last 3-4 days, it was like I got so hungry. I wanted everything under the sun. I'm trying to tell you. So my weight from the start, I started recording my weight on 4/17. So this was a whole month, like a whole 2 weeks in, right? Before 4/17, I know in the beginning, back in March, I was like 218. As of 4/17, I was at 214.6. And I recorded it every day up until the 30th. 4/18, we hit 213.4, and it's right here in my phone. On 4/21, I was 211.4. 4/24, I was 211.8. 4/27, I went up to 213. And 4/28, I went back down to 211.8. And I know I shouldn't have weighed myself every day. I just got a problem with doing it, and I'm finna stop doing it. I'm finna just start weighing myself once a week. No, twice a week. On Monday and on Saturday. And that's it. On 4/28, I think I said this. 4/28, I was 211.8. 4/29, I got down to 210.6. On 30th, which was the last day, on 4/30, I weighed in at the end of the day 211.0. 211.0, y'all. Started from 218 to 211, that's 7 pounds. I'm saying, like, and you know what? And I feel like this wasn't really necessary about weight. It was not. Because my weight goes up and down. I can't even lie. I could be 220 for 2 weeks and then get all the way down to 212 or 213 the next couple 2 weeks. I don't know what that's about. That's just been what's been going on for the past couple years. But I can say, this is the pros and cons and the ups and downs. And I could not wait to share this with y'all. I kid y'all not. From a person who has inflammation, severe inflammation in their body from, like past trauma experiences and from my wreck and stuff, I used to ache all the time in my ankle. When I say I have not felt half of the inflammation that I usually feel and half of the bloating I used to have, I don't have that no more. I don't have that no more. When the 30th came, this is what I did. I did make up my mind that I was not going back to beef. So from the 30th on to the rest of my life, I have decided that I'm not going back to beef or red meat, period. I'm not doing it no more. I'm going to completely get it up. I don't miss it. I don't have a desire for it. Chicken, that's a different story. Cause I don't know if I'm ready to get chicken up, because on the 30th, I sent my friend to the store to get me some Publix chicken. Cause that shit was bullshit. Now, I waited this long time and I wanted me some chicken that bad. Baby, that chicken had been sitting out all damn day. So it was like, no ma'am. So, the pros of the no meat journey. For spiritual reasons, I guess most people would consider it a fast. I guess, because technically it was, because I disciplined myself and weaned myself off of eating, the meat. And I wanted to just try it because I watched a documentary on Netflix called What the Health. And I watched this years ago, but I always wanted to just like stop and give up meat just to see, because I remember looking at it and a couple people that said that like they were diabetic and had high blood pressure, which I do as well. I have high blood pressure, right? And not too long ago, I went to the doctor and they said that my creatinine levels were high. So, as far as my kidney functions. And I just been trying to think of things because my body's been going through some changes. I don't know what's going on with your girl. Different aspects of my life, body-wise, mentally, physically, all of that good stuff. I wanted to just stop because I know that they said it's something in red meat that causes inflammation, right? So I just wanted to just test it out. I wanted to see, because you get tired of getting up in sometimes in the morning and being stiff as a board, and not knowing where the inflammation come from, right? And it could be just random times during the day that my ankle just flare up on me and I don't know where it comes from. I promise to you guys, I have not had half as much as that inflammation in my body. I don't feel bloated. I feel light. My clothes, I'm still thick now. I'm still juicy, but I feel lighter. I feel lighter, and that's because the meat carries that's dead weight on you. You know what I'm saying? That's dead weight. I have not been so gassy. I'm comfortable now. Like, I feel like I'm more energetic. Um, I also have slowed down on my wine intake. I went from like two bottles a week, 2 bottles of wine a week, to I only drink on Fridays now. Friday and Saturday. I might do a Saturday and a Friday combined. It depends on if I don't have a long week or not. But I no longer drink during the week. And it'll take me longer to finish a whole bottle of wine now. So I was disciplining myself in all different areas in my, for spirituality reasons. Because when I learned, I've also learned that when we ask for stuff, when we pray for stuff, without works is dead. So you cannot just sit in the room and just ask God to give you something, to help you with something, if you're not willing to sacrifice something for Him. So that was one of the main reasons that I did this, and I don't regret it. And I'm going to announce another challenge that I'm about to do again at the end of the video. So if you want to know about it, stay tuned. Some more pros of it was, so the pros are less inflammation, less bloating, more energy. You feel better about yourself, weight loss, great willpower. You just have the strength to say no to stuff. You feel good. I feel good that I was stuck to this. Like, I ain't never did no mess like this. And to a lot of people, it might be basic. Like, okay, you ain't eat meat for 30 days. That is hard. You got to think about it. As black people, and it ain't just black people. A lot of households grew up. If your parents cooked you some type of meal that included meat, the meat was the main course, because they want you to make sure you're good and full before you can go to bed. You grew up eating meat. I'm not saying I'm a vegetarian and all that shit there. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is I wanted to make a change, and I had to start somewhere. So that's what I did. The other pros of cutting out or doing a challenge actually was you're not as hungry. You're not as hungry. For me, I started drinking way more smoothies. And I started on these little ginger shots that you get from Aldi's. They are ginger shots, and they have turmeric shots. And they are basically infused with juices and then turmeric and ginger. It ain't the best tasting in the world, but it ain't bad either. So, yeah, those are the pros. Now, let's get into the cons. Let's go into the downside. Let's go into the downside of how I struggled through it. Okay. Like I said, the first and second week, I didn't think I was gonna make it. The last couple days, like that last week, I started like ready to give up. It was very interesting. It was very interesting simply because I don't know. I started, I started going through different things in my mind, like, what if I'm doing this for the wrong, for no reason? What if, nothing works out in my favor? The things that I asked for and prayed for, I'm just doing this just to do it. I had family members look at me like I was crazy when I was telling them, they would fix food, and I done told people in the house, or I done mentioned what I'm doing, right? They still trying to offer me food, and I made this, you don't want this, I keep telling you, I'm not eating. I keep telling them I'm not eating. I'm not eating. It's like they just did not want to listen. So that must be a test, because everybody around me all of a sudden talking about, oh, I want some grilled food. Everybody know I love grilled food, okay? I love grilled food. I love cookout food. I love me a good piece of fried chicken or a buffalo wing or garlic parmesan or whatever. And they cooking all this food. Cooking all this food like I ain't said a word. Okay. Ooh, my eye itching. Yeah. So basically, to sum it all up, I'm glad that I made it to the end of my 30-day challenge. I am going to go back to chicken periodically. I'm not going to eat it as much. I used to eat chicken like 2 or 3 times a week. I don't have a desire for it. I am trying to maintain the current weight that I am. I'm actually trying to get down. I'm trying to lose like another 15 pounds. So that's nothing that I'm trying to rush. I feel lighter. A lot of my clothes fit a little different. I know a lot of people probably saying 7 pounds is not a lot for losing, but it is. And I know that I can get down even more. I also was drinking my lemon water. I didn't drink it as much though. I think I drank like lemon water probably like once or twice a week during the duration of my 30-day meat challenge, because the lemon water does flush you and it does dehydrate you. And I didn't want to. I already felt like I was just pumping water in my body and not much juice. And I didn't want to be dried out. You know what I mean? Also, I just wanted to say this. I am planning on going on another challenge. I'm not going to announce it right now, but I am going on another challenge that is 2 things that I'm going to focus on that I consume on a regular basis. It is food, and this is going to be really hard. I know for sure if I focus on this, I will see a dramatic change in my weight. Because these 2 things I think are common for most people. They are like not necessarily an addiction, but yeah. Okay, I'll tell y'all one of the things. So it's 2 things I want to focus on that I'm going to cut back from. This is going to be a shorter challenge. The time length is going to be shorter, but I am. And it's 2 things I'm going to focus on. But one, I'm going to just tell y'all, but the other one, I'm going to keep it a secret. Okay, one thing is sugar. Sugar. Anything that got sugar in it, I ain't going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it if I can help it. Because some stuff, yeah, it got a sweetness to it or sugar in it that you just can't, you know. But if I can help it, no added sugar, no large amounts of sweetness or sugar, I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, and that's including alcohol, because everybody knows alcohol got sugar in it. So, yeah. And the other thing I want to keep to myself, when I complete the challenge, I will announce what it was that I decided to include on my next adventure. I feel good. I feel vibrant. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to my 30-day no meat challenge update. I'm excited to just start the new no sweet and such challenge next. I have a huge Shein haul or try on that I am working on, y'all. I be working, I be doing stuff, I be busy, and I don't be having time. But I'm gonna make time for it because I have a large, huge box from Shein that I got. Yeah, we talking about a $200-something water. Don't judge me, mammy. But I thank y'all. I appreciate the love and support from anybody who's been rocking with me since day one and who is rocking with me now. Along this journey, I have done a lot of praying. I've done a lot of crying. I've done a lot of manifesting. I've said 1,000 affirmations, and I done trust and I done gave up. But honey, when I made it, I said, Lord, I thank you. And you wanted me to make it for a reason. So, if y'all have not learned or taken anything from me, know that it's important to be on your, realistic in your spiritual journey. You can't just be out here hoping and praying for something that you have no idea what the trial and tribulation part of it's going to be like, or you're not willing to withstand anything that's going to be thrown your way. You got to have some kind of fight in you. You can't just throw something out in the universe and expect it to come back to you like a boomerang effect. It's not going to work like that. Faith without works is dead. That's just what it is. I don't care how lucky you think you is. I don't care how blessed you think you is. I don't care how abundant you think you is. You can have everything in the world. Ooh, you can have everything in the world. And if it's time for it to get pulled or snatched away from you, or if it's time for you to start over, it ain't nothing you can do about it. But be strong, pray through it, and hope for the best. And get it all back. That's it, and that's all. Y'all stay sweet. If y'all got any other questions, please let me know. Drop it down in the comment section. Shoot me an inbox on Messenger on Facebook, and also my TikTok. If you want to text me there, let me know. I am trying to work on uploading more TikToks of makeup and food, but it'd be hard trying to record all this stuff. I thank y'all again. I'm checking out. It's your girl, CC Love. Peace.